Hello everyone, today I am playing a video game, as I often do. This is Fingerbones. It's another free-to-play horror game on Steam. I believe it came out about a year ago, but only just recently released on Steam, which is why I'm playing it. Also, this is not a jump scare type of game as far as I'm aware. It is, as you can read there, a psychological horror game. Probably going to be a little more creepy than scary, and is also meant to be completed in a single sitting, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cut the video and upload it in multiple parts either. I'll just upload it in one part, so it might run a little long. It's about 7:30 a.m. where I'm living right now. The birds are chirping outside, and that means it's the perfect setting to play a horror game, obviously. So this is also one of those horror games that involves reading a lot of notes. A lot of horror games seem to do this, so that's going to be most of the game. Alright. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Alright. Yeah, I was doing something in the cellar. I don't know if I want to know what it was. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm not really in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Alright. So, the guy leaving these notes sounds pretty smart. Sounds like a pretty smart guy. This is a flashlight. Okay. Got another note. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother. A delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Alright. So, this guy's got a daughter, a wife who he is divorced from, or in the process of getting divorced from, I would imagine. This appears to be a page from a manuscript. Alright. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural, and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Okay. Not gonna pretend that I fully understand what that guy's talking about, but I know that we have to press this button, because that turns on the power for some reason. I have cleared this first room before I started playing because I wanted to make sure the game ran well and everything. If you'll recall, actually, you know what? I want to try something. Haven't tried this yet. So this door is where we need to go. And yeah, so you can't open it. What you need to do is turn on the power, which I just did, and then type in the password into there. If you use this door, it actually just exits the game entirely. So yeah, don't want to use that door. So we're gonna slowly walk over to the keyboard here. If you'll remember, the name of his daughter is Katie. He said that the password to the survival bunker is her name. So we enter Katie, and there is no visual or audio cue that that's done anything, but it has. It has opened this door, which leads to the survival bunker with some more notes. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Alright, so the guy sounds smart, also a little crazy though. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific education. I'd like to store... edification. Sorry. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. Looks like I've got another note over here. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. Alright, so we cannot open this or this. I have also done this part before I started recording, or rather I started to record, got to this part and got stuck because I didn't know what to do. This game's also a little puzzly. I did eventually figure out though that you need to go to the keyboard and type in his wife's name, which is Lynn. There is not really anything that hints towards you doing that, but I sort of figured that if the survival bunker passcode was his daughter's name, then maybe something down here would be the name of his wife, which it is. So this, I have not seen at all. I haven't seen any of this. Looks like blood, some tools, another note. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Okay. So, I'm assuming this is maybe a few weeks after the weird apocalypse stuff happened, maybe? There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Okay. Sure. Got a sink. Open? Nope. Door does not open. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. Why? Oh god, no. I'm so bad at puzzles. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh god, I don't know. I have to go up and figure out the password now. NNY? What could that even, what could that be? Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Huh. Do you think it has something to do with like the tool room thing maybe? I can navigate through these boxes. Man, I have no idea. Maybe if I just enter NNY, the door will magically open? Maybe? I hope? Because I don't really have any other ideas. Alright. NNY. I'm also going to enter the tool room. Just in case. I don't know if that'll do anything. We will see. I have a feeling NNY wouldn't do anything though, so I'm not sure I don't know what that could be. Will this open? No. How is the tool room spelled exactly? Yeah, no, I mean there's capital T, but I don't know if that would have anything to do with it. Alright, let's see. Did this open? No. Man. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. I am not a smart man. I have no idea what this could be. Okay, I am not a stupid man. I know what it has to be. I thought about it. I figured it out. N-N-Y, you put an L, alright? It's Lynn backwards. Boom. It's gotta be what it is. L-N-N-Y. Wait. Hold on. Wait, no. I'm dumb. N-Y-L. Yes. Okay. Okay, I am stupid, but not too stupid, alright? Because that had to be the passcode. I figured it out. I am giving myself a pat on the back right now. I'm going to open this door, and then this door is going to open, and I'm going to be like, wow, I'm so smart. Look at that. I'm so smart. Holy, oh, there's a button. I'm going to read this first, though. Oh, God, okay. I'm a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I'm married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Okay. Huh. It's a lot to take in. Pretty creepy. More importantly, though, there's a button. And that button must have opened the secret magical hatch, which I cannot open. Well, damn. Okay. It didn't open the secret magical hatch. Maybe it opened something upstairs. I sure hope so, because otherwise I'm gonna be stuck again. Okay, maybe that thing at the far end of the room maybe opened up somewhat, possibly, potentially. It looks like it did. There's a note and blood and I don't know what that stuff is. And the cellar is freedom. Oh, okay, well. Okay. I don't really know what that means. But maybe if I enter freedom here, it'll open the cellar? Or maybe the cellar was already open magically once I read that note? I don't know. Maybe it's not open at all, and I have to try to figure out another password that'll take me forever because I'm stupid. Oh my god, it opened. Man, I wonder if freedom actually was the password. I hope so. I'm gonna say that it was, and give myself a pat on the back once again. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all of humanity for me to find freedom. Okay, so his daughter's been in the bunker with him. It's only enough food for one. She's gonna die. I really am not a fan of this flickering. The flickering of lights. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. Some more blood, another note. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testament to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. Okay. Alright. So those things upstairs then I guess were her fingers, her finger bones, I guess? Huh. Okay. Wow. I'm content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Alright. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. Alright, so that was Fingerbones. I don't think a lot of people will understand just how dark that game actually was. I looked it up after, and the creator of the game explained exactly what was going on and what kind of story he was trying to tell. And I'm not gonna go into it all here, but I'll probably leave a link in the description to his post. But basically what happens is the father tortures Katie, who is his daughter, by cutting off her fingers, while she's still alive. And he does this because he, derives a sort of sadistic, sexual satisfaction from doing so. And is also kind of projecting the anger that he feels towards his ex-wife onto his daughter. There's more to it than that, though, and there's a lot of stuff about moral philosophies and how easy it is to justify doing certain awful things through reason if that reason exists without compassion and conscience. But yeah, overall I'd say it's a pretty interesting, disturbing game for sure. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that as much as a father enjoys sadistically cutting off his daughter's fingers. Goodbye.